What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today we're going to be talking about ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica, our baby that has been just getting punished in the market the last few days, weeks, and even month. So if we look at the 1 month chart, of course, it looked like we were getting ready to break out, but it did have a significant pullback down about 41% since the Truforma's first sale, if you will, commercial sale or pre-sale was announced. And the reason I want to make another video about Zomedica is tomorrow I'm hoping to get some answers when I get in contact with a few, because as you all know, tomorrow the market will be closed. So the stock market is closed because of Good Friday. So happy, again, April Fool's Day, everyone. I hope you didn't take the joke too seriously that I posted yesterday. I saw the dislikes, but that's totally fine. Give this video a like if you do appreciate the content and the videos. I never ask for them, but it's just fun sometimes here and there to just see how we can do with the likes. So give the video a thumbs up. But regardless, Zomedica at $1.46 bounced off yet again at that same support line. We know between 143 and 145 to 146, we have a strong support line. So it came off at 146 and it bounced right off of that. And as you can see, pretty much bottomed out right around there. And then boom, again, we found support and it's bumped back up. Does this mean we're in the safe? No, we don't know yet, because again, there's really no news around the company. So a lot of people are starting to get discouraged with the stock, right? There wasn't an update on the 31st, which was yesterday. We didn't get an update today. But the thing that I want to allude to today is a comment actually from my previous video from yesterday. I really like the fact that this person did some due diligence. And tomorrow, again, because the market is closed, I'm going to try to take advantage of that. Contact the Zomedica team over there. I'm going to also try to contact Miller Vet, which is again the distributor for Truforma. Try to get some answers for everybody. But let's go ahead and look at his comment here on the YouTube page. But before I do that, I want to give a quick shout out to the Webull affiliate that I have. So guys, if you deposit $100 between now and the 28th of April, so this was live since the beginning of February, you do get a free stock as soon as you just open up an account with Webull. Now, if you deposit $100 in addition, you also get a stock valued between $8 and $1,600. It's all you and your luck. So right now, if you just want some free money, use the Webull link below. It supports the channel tremendously, and it also helps you out in your pocket. So thank you so much for anyone that has already clicked the link. It's been great getting those, but if you haven't, go ahead and use the link below. Now, let's look at the comment here. So SH173, shout out to you, my friend. I just pinned your comment because I read it after I got off work today. But regardless, as you guys can see here, let me make my screen a little smaller. Let me make this screen a little bigger. There we go. So you can see that. Not that big. There we go. Okay. So as you guys can see, I'm just going to read his whole comment because this was just fabulous. I like the fact that he did some due diligence, but he said here, first, I'd like to say that I am long on Zomedica and hope that they could do great things moving forward. But here are my thoughts as the stock's poor short-term price action versus the expectations many of us had. He went about and actually called Miller Vet Supply. So Miller Vet Supplies, if you don't know, is right over here. It's just a veterinary supply, pretty much place where you can buy all the supplies that you need, including now that they have a deal since January 25th with Zomedica to distribute and help get their Truforma product out there to other clinics or other hospitals, if you will, pet hospitals. But if we go back to the comment, he said here, Miller. So I just called Miller Vet Supply. Their customer service rep said the info they can give me is very limited because I'm not a veterinarian account holder with Miller or affiliated with the vet practice. But here's what they told him just in his conversation. Miller is taking Truforma's pre-orders and it may be available for delivery in a month or so. Very vague wording, but again, they said is taking pre-orders currently and may be available for delivery in a month or so. No information on Truforma is available on their website, which they also said may be available within the next month or so. So sometime in April. So as of April 1st, there's no Truforma pricing or pre-sale information, true modified commercial available for delivery, launch date, etc. available to the general public on the Truforma platform on either Zomedica or Miller Vet Supply Company's websites. And because of this, of course, a lot of investors, guys, are selling their stock because they want some timely updates. When people don't get timely updates, that makes investors pretty unhappy, which is very sensible. When we don't get updated, especially for all of us who are even bag holders or long term on the stock, it makes us want to sell until we maybe get a better price point for the stock. Of course, for me, I'm holding it's a no-brainer for me personally. But again, my channel is not for financial advice. Rather, I try to put you guys on the place that I'm in. But he then goes and says, again, please take my opinions with a grain of salt, but my read on it is as follows. Knowing well in advance that there are no commercial launch, only pre-orders at the end of March, Zomedica threw us a bone with that pre-sale, right? That was the verbiage they used, the pre-sale of 1 unit in mid-March, figuring their stock could potentially drop even more come the end of March than it already has. So a big sell-off was anticipated for the buy the rumor, sell the news type price action by telling investors that pre-orders were available versus a commercial launch, which in my eyes means available for immediate distribution, not pre-orders. If someone knows a veterinarian that could contact Miller and get some pricing, possible availability of the distribution dates and other latest information, then post a thread, that would be great. So I love this. I love this. SH173, you, my man, are the man. So let me make my screen a little bigger here. But I really appreciated your comment on the video, because again, I truly think what you did there is really, you're doing your due diligence. You're someone who's long on the stock, but you need information, just like me, just like everybody else who watches these videos, because I know each and every one of you believe in Zomedica long term, more likely than not. We have some bears in the crowd, but regardless, the majority of us are the bulls. But currently the bears are unfortunately taking over, and we could see that here with the technical analysis. So as you can see, as of April 1st, very bearish signs right now for Zomedica. Current next support lines at $1.30. We have not got under that 130, 143, 145 range, which is fantastic. We've hit that support not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 different times. So hitting a support line multiple times makes us even more comfortable potentially getting in on a stock. But again, if it's broken and we fall below that, that is going to be very scary, because our next support is potentially at $1.30. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, so let's not put any bad energy into any of this. Let's hope for some good news to come out. Yes, tomorrow's Good Friday, and the market is closed, but Zomedica could drop some information and drop a big information bomb for us, which would be fantastic, because we need some info. We want to be kept up to date, especially as people who are not holding a few shares here, but maybe have $1,000 and $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. But regardless, we could see here currently the bears are starting to take over. The RSI is down to 39.49. Anything under 30 is undersold, or oversold. Anything over 70 is overbought. So right now it might be a very good time to buy in if some news comes out that can give people more conviction for the stock. So as of right now, again, entering into bearish territory. So this is the time for Zomedica to come out and give us some updates. We need those updates. So as you can see, as the market closed, $1.46. But if we go back to the Google stock imaging here, you can see that it's $1.50, because it did bounce off that support line. So everybody, and we could see some borrowing is going on. So again, I know some people think that potentially bots are in charge of this. I'm not sure exactly how it happens, but regardless, let's hope for some good news, because penny stocks out of all the rest of the stock market need some good news to come out. Look at the S&P 500. It hit all-time highs. It is at 4,087, which is insane to me. If you go back to the 5-year, we've never seen it that high. Yes, we had a market pullback end of February, beginning of March, but look now, we are up. So I know a lot of people's portfolios are either running sideways or are down. But guys, I'm hoping we're going to start seeing the market start to wake back up outside of these index funds. So again, have conviction in your stock picks. Love your stocks. Don't give up on them just because no updates are present. Let's just hope that we see some here soon. Thank you all so much. Tomorrow I'm hoping to get a hold of the Miller vet, and hopefully I can get in contact with, I have one person in mind that is a veterinarian that can potentially help us out with getting some information that we need. But regardless, maybe Zomedica will be able to talk to me. I'll try to call them tomorrow. Again, I've attempted in the past and failed, but let's hope we hear something. Thank you so much for tuning into the video, guys. You are all very appreciated. Thank you so much for everyone that's been supporting this journey. I really, I'm at a loss of words every single time when I look at that subscriber count, when I look at all the, analytics. It's just mind blowing. So thank you all so much. And until next time, keep investing.